This is EJ, and I just finished. I've just finished doing the healing session for today, and this was the monthly community meeting for June. And you can see that the sky is pretty blue outside, only because it's the West Coast and it's still kind of a really cool color. So while I was doing the healing session, what came up? I can tell you a little bit of what came up. How's that? So the beginning of the session, I bring in your spirit guides from the whole group. Everybody's, I call you all in, and all your spirit guides, all your angels, and I call mine in, and I thank them so much for being with us, and only to do what is in the highest good for all. That's the very beginning of the session. Then I pull some cards to see what energy we're working with. And so today I pulled this one, which says, you know, it's funny, I think they might come in backwards on here. I'm not actually sure. This one says, be your gorgeous self. Yeah, it does. It comes in backwards. Woohoo, fun. So that's a good one to start off with, right? Be your gorgeous self. And that's from the Enjoy Life deck. And then I pulled this card from the Whispers of Inspiration deck, and it says, dance your body fully into being who you are, fully alive, fully present, fully now. That's also be your gorgeous self, but be it now kind of thing, right? This is by the ocean. See that? That's by the ocean. This picture was taken. There's an arbutus tree. There's a bench. So just relax. Kind of like a very peaceful message in that one. And the other one was, oh, not only did I have it upside down, backwards for you, I have it upside down. This one's celebration. So we're celebrating. So that's what was the energy of the cards that were brought with. I'm trying to get the lighting just right. Got lights kind of everywhere, but it's still not very bright, so I apologize for that. And I'm getting like a whole bunch of shadows. So, and I picked 3 crystals at first, and then a 4th one showed up. So my trusty old Lemurian, right there, that one who gives messages at the very end. I forgot what this one's called, maybe a Popholite. This one right here. It's very beautiful. This is a beautiful amethyst right there. And the last one that wanted to come in as I was walking around and doing energy healing, I went outside because the sun was really beautiful, the sunset, and there was a message in there for you too. And here is a rose quartz. So the other part of the message was being outside. And the clouds were shifting and changing, and it was so beautiful. Every second I looked, there was another shift in the way the light was, and that was really fun to kind of explore that, you know, that beautiful orange, and then more pink, and then just all these different colors of the afternoon, or you know, the evening and the sunset. It was really beautiful. And tonight's actually a new moon too. Isn't that really cool? It's like I didn't even choose this being a new moon, and it turned out to be a new moon, which is really awesome for like setting your intentions and opening up your heart and being, yeah, really present with what's going on. So ever shifting, ever changing, nothing's going to stay the same. So if you're in a healing mode and you're really feeling like, oh, you know what, nothing's going to change, my life is going to stay the same, it's going to be, I'm going to be in this place forever. Not true. Not true. Things are just going to keep moving and shifting. Okay. So, notes. Lots of notes for the thing. So I'll write these down for you. There's lots of stuff that came up. I'm trying to think of which one I wanted to come out with. So, actually, I'm just going to send these to you because I don't need to read them all. And it always sounds different when I'm writing them and they're coming straight from channeled messages into my hand. Actually, I'm left-handed, so the other hand. And then when they're coming out of my mouth, they don't sound right at all, ever. So it's always an interesting process. And the other thing, I'll give you a little bit about the energy that was happening. It was very soft. It feels like all the people in this session today were very, all of you, you know, as a community, very soft and fragile is the word I'm looking for. Like the energy of it was, I couldn't do the energy work really fast. It had to be very soft and delicate and gentle, and it was like picking up a tiny baby when you want to be gentle because you're just, you know, or I was going to say a sick baby, where you just want to give them a whole bunch of love and a whole bunch of tenderness. So it was very tender. And so my message to you on that is, if you know, sometimes we want to push to make things happen, and we want to, you know, like I said before about the ever-changing sky, we want to push to make the forward momentum happen, and that's not where you need to be right now. Where you need to be is a lot of self-care. So if you got that sense that you need to do that, but then you're just not sure, and you're feeling like this pressure to do more than you actually can, or actually feel capable of, honor that, because that's where you're at right now. You're just at this really tender place where you really need to give yourself some loving and tenderness. My glasses were reflecting a lot. So yeah, to do that, do the tender, nurturing, nourishing, all the nourishing you need. It felt like as it was ending, there's, you know, more spirit guidance coming in, but there's still a lot that's left. I think this is an ongoing process for you. That's what I was really feeling. I think there was a message in there around that. Here was very, I had this image. Sometimes I get images, sometimes I get songs. There's a bit of everything in here. This one was an image, and it was like and the words came very slowly coming out of your clamshell, eh? So, I love that. It's so Canadian. Coming out of your clamshell, eh? That's me. I'm Canadian, so I can mock. And eating a cherry, being fed to them. That was like the image of somebody kind of being fed a cherry. Cherries are, they're only available for a short season, and being nourished with that cherry, right? Somebody's feeding you and taking care of you and making sure that you're okay. It wasn't like a, you know, sometimes we think of cherries and feeding somebody cherries as a sexual thing. It wasn't. It was just like a nourishing, and it was only the mouth that I got. I didn't get a face. It was only the mouth. So it was just the very nourishing aspect of it. So let's see what else we have here. A big thing that kept coming up was be yourself. Don't hang on to what doesn't make you feel good or doesn't serve you. That was a really big one. It kept coming up in lots of different ways. And hang in there. We got you. So you're being supported by the spirit world and by your guides and by the angels who are all supporting you all the time. So don't push. Don't try to make things go faster than they already need to go. Nourish yourself. Let yourself be taken care of by others in the physical world and in the spirit world. And there's a big one at the end here. I'll leave this one to the last, which is joy. Yes, that's what we want you to be knowing. Joy. In your heart, in your smile, in your body, in your eyes. In all of you, you can and cannot see. Let me repeat that. They want you to know that in your joy, in your heart, in your smile, in your eyes, in your body, in every part of you that you can and cannot see. So in your spirit body and in your soul and in all parts of you, bring on the joy. That's what it was. So I'll write that all to you. And there's a very long 10-minute video of what transpired. And I hope this was a good session for you. And while you were relaxing or sleeping or just chilling or whatever you're doing, maybe you're driving home, I'm not sure, that you got a sense that there was love supporting you all over. So that's all for now. I will see you later. Again, this is EJ from Sacred Tree Wisdom, and you can you can find me on Instagram. My website's not done yet, and so you can find me on Instagram or Facebook at the moment. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.